What's up everybody, Jonathan here with Descent Athletics, and today we're going to talk about goal setting. More specifically than that, realistic goal setting. Where this comes up is I do think that goals can be one of the more powerful things to keep us going in the gym. If we are good at setting a goal and working towards that, it can provide you with the accountability needed as well as motivation on the days when we don't want to do it. However, what I often see are lofty goals getting in the way of people's progress. So I can't tell you how many times someone will sit across the table from me and say, hey, in the next 6 weeks, I need to lose 60 pounds. And it has gotten to the point where instead of even trying to convince someone that that's not possible, I'll stand up, I'll shake your hand, and I'll say, you know what? We're not going to be the place for you. Better luck as you keep looking, okay? We cannot set unrealistic expectations and expect to go out there and get those. What we need to do instead is try to have process-oriented goals. So let's take a step back and kind of look into this and what the message of this video is today. When it comes to goal setting, there are three kind of things that we will get out of it if we can do it correctly. Number one, it's going to help us build confidence. The way that the human brain works is through a series of rewards or dopamine pathways. We have a task, we accomplish the task, we get a feel-good chemical, and we want to continue to do that cycle. And we see this in everything, whether it's work or play or family or working out, whatever it is. When you are giving something that's a challenge or something new, we see it, we do it, and we get the little signal of doing more. Let's do more of that. It's the same process that works when we eat potato chips or if we sit down and we start watching TV. That feedback that we're getting from that is good. It's, hey, I like this thing, I want more. Okay, so potato chips can be very addictive. The TV can be very addictive. Let's try to set the workouts, our exercise, on the same addictive kind of cycle. And that is using the dopamine. We're using goals and helping, doing goals that are accomplishable for us so that we get that little bit of a confidence builder. We get that dopamine hit. Number two on the reasons why I might want to set goals is that if I do this correctly, it's going to help me prevent burnout, okay? It's going to be very easy too if we're doing the same thing over and over. We're going to the gym, we're eating the healthy foods, we're doing these things. It's not every time I plug in a salad, I see a pound come off. It's not every time I lift a weight, I see a new muscle form. We have to have some delayed gratification on this. And having goals set can help us delay burnout or help us to prevent burnout completely if we do it correctly. The third thing, and this goes along with the burnout, is having goals can allow us to be more consistent. We're going to get to this at the end of the video, but one of the things that I really push on people when it comes to goal setting is to set process-oriented goals. Have the goal itself be going to the gym. Have the goal being eating a healthy meal in the day or eating all healthy lunches in the week. If that is the goal, that's an easy process for us to do, and it's very easy for me to stay consistent on that because the goal itself is the consistency that I'm looking for versus a weight loss goal or a strength goal. So as far as how do we set goals or why would we can build confidence, we can build in efficiencies, we're going to allow ourselves to keep wanting to do this, be consistent with it, and then we'll also prevent burnout. Some things that you can do to help you with your goal setting. First and foremost, like I was mentioning a while ago, I think it's a very good idea to be process oriented. Set the goal of, for the next 6 months, I'm going to go to the gym or I'm going to work out 3 times a week. Over the next month, I'm going to eat 17 of my 21 meals out of the week are going to be healthy. Set it process oriented instead of the scale or instead of the a muscle thing, and I promise it'll help you in getting to the results you want to see at the very end of that. A few other ways to go about it is get a coach. Have someone work with you on what will be realistic. If we take a step out of exercise and we look at the gym business, I thought in so many different times that I was a month away from earning so much money. I was a month away from getting to this new thing. I was a quarter away when really the things that I was trying to accomplish, we were getting those. I was accomplishing the goals, but it's just a long timeline. And what I thought I could do in a month was really going to take 3 years. And so instead of seeing the thing that I wanted, if I could take the process and lay it out, it makes it a lot easier for me to do this thing for 3 years and instead of doing it for 1 month and expecting that result. They say that the journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. That is what this entire video is about. Take that first step. And then your goal should be to take the next step, not the second step, not the 100th step. Take the next step. If my goal is to take the next step, then before I know it, I'll finish out that 1,000-mile journey.